Hey guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 20 Chelsea Lampard Legacy rebuild here on FIFA 20. And yes, it's getting closer to FIFA 21. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Tell me in the comments below. As we start off today's episode with a couple of monthly scouting updates. It's red hot in my room. Honestly, I am boiling. If you didn't know, it's a red hot day here in Britain at the moment. But I'm going to show you the calendar like I always do. I need to not get sidetracked, as unfortunately we went out of the cup in the last episode, not very good. I'm going to start with another cup. We're going to start with the first game of the group stage against PSV, I think, or maybe the second. I think we simulated the first one actually. Then we'll simulate Watford, now a championship club in real life, before we play Manchester United at the Bridge and Liverpool at Anfield, with of course that Lokomotiv Moscow game simmed in the middle. And you might be thinking they are better than PSV. Well, it's up for debate, and I think I'm definitely going to play PSV, because playing Man United, Moscow, and then Liverpool in a row would just take it out of me. So yeah, 3 wins out of 3 so far, 9 points altogether, and PSV exactly the opposite. 3 losses out of 3. And 0 points on the board, as we need to get the team sorted out for these. I think I can put a weaker team out because of course they're struggling, and hopefully the new boys can show me that they're good enough to jump into the first squad when needed. And I think because of our position in the league on the whole, I'm going to go significantly weaker with this lineup. Actually, one more change. And unfortunately, it's a youth player dropping out of the youth reserve team. So Nick Pope's in the net with Atal, Dunk, Ruiz Alvarez. One of his regens getting a chance, apart from Ben Reed, who was the goalkeeper, who's now out on loan, with Choa at the side of him. Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher and Mount still in the middle in this reserve team. But Unyal gets the nod over Abraham. I want to see what he can do with Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic either side of him, of course. Pulisic's always fighting for a place in the first team squad. Got one at the moment because of Sane's injury, but I still want to see a cutting edge, as I say before, every single game we play with him. We've actually got an offer in just before we go into this game for this guy, Jason Patrick, another regen. 73 rated from Hoffenheim. He can get some game time, and now we go into our game against PSV. That's a very nice offer, that. Hopefully he can grow into something for the future. And let's have a look at this PSV Eindhoven team. It looks pretty Dutch to me, and that's not stereotyping, that's just saying it looks like the usual suspects in the team, with Zoet, I know he's the keeper, Teze, Lemnormand, Montes and Conan, with Junior Boetes, Ithaten, Doan, Damsgaard and the Ponce up front. Thought it was Podence for a minute, who I think is a really good up-and-coming player for Wolves. Put that in your diaries, because he's going to be a huge name in the future. As hopefully a couple of players on our team here can make a name for themselves, even though we should be beating them anyway. And there is a couple of players who have already got a name, like Gallagher and Atal, but it's the likes of Unyal who I want to have a name, and their names even rhyme. As here's Hudson-Odoi, another one. It was already built for this stage, as he gives it back. That was supposed to go to Gallagher, who's got it now, and that's a poor pass, but at least we're on the front foot. However, I've said that, and now they're coming at us. PSV Eindhoven, oh, tackle from Luis Alvarez, just couldn't reach, and they've gone through and had a shot at Nick Pope. Fortunately, it was a little of a bobble, I think it must have hit, because that was a bit scuffed. And Unyal here with the ball. That pass isn't scuffed, but maybe that one is, yeah. Just overcooking it is Conor Gallagher going for the long ball, and we've got to keep the pressure on these, because although the bottom of the group, they'll look like they can put a good couple of passes together, as they've took the ball straight off Ben Chilwell there. Through the middle, had another shot, and they're catching me off guard. Fortunately though, we've got the ball again. Ruben Loftus-Cheek gives it Unyal. Unyal is a striker who loves an assist, and Loftus-Cheek is one-on-one with the keeper, cuts inside, puts it low, and Loftus-Cheek with an absolutely brilliant finish. Chelsea played Brighton in real life earlier on, I think, and it was 3-1. I think it was a day or two ago now, and yeah, Loftus-Cheek wasn't the best in that fixture. It's fair to say, so I have a little voice break there, but he's definitely done the best here. Beautiful finish pass, Zoet, taking it away from the defender and putting it in. I tried to finesse it, but it doesn't look like he really finessed it. Just hit along the ground, bottom corner, and 1-0 to Chelsea. Here's Unyal again, already on an assist, the striker, as he puts it over to Christian Pulisic. Can Pulisic try and join in the fun here? Good cut back from Christian. Oh, it's a good tackle as well, but he's still got the ball. Gives it Loftus-Cheek, who might get onto that second time of asking, and almost did, but actually didn't in the end, as that's a bad tackle. Conor Gallagher could get booked and will be. Didn't need doing as well. And I want this man to be more lively, and especially Pulisic now on the ball as he cuts back inside. Unyal making a run in front of him. Erez Unyal making the move away for Pulisic to run down the middle, but he's overcooked it again. I've said that twice now because I am literally cooking myself. But enough of my hot rumours. Here's Conor Gallagher, going to give it to the side. Loftus-Cheek already on a goal. Unyal with a good pass through to Conor Gallagher, and he had Loftus-Cheek making the run, but I went for it anyway. And it's the wrong choice from me. I shouldn't have done that. And that's half time here against PSV. 1-0 at the break. Loftus-Cheek's finish is the decider so far, but it might not be the decider overall because I want another goal. But if we don't get one, they were clinical. Well, they weren't clinical, but they were shooting in the first couple of minutes. And if one of them just goes in the back of the net, we're in for a struggle for the rest of the group. And here's Lewis Dunk. Caught a player offside there as Ruiz Alvarez puts it out wide to Chilwell. I think the only first team we've got in the squad at the moment. Apart from Mason Mount, I claim him to be one, as that's a good cutback. Unyal's made a different run, and it's gone to Mason Mount, who took so long bringing that down. Should have hit it straight away, and now Gallagher loses it. But that was a huge chance as well. Not impressed by Mason Mount's decision-making there. Should have just whacked it first time. Has got the ball there, though, and makes a good pass. Loftus-Cheek going to go out wide, and something's been given here, a free kick. Might as well just hit this from far out, and Hudson-Odoi's over it. Hudson-Odoi, I'll aim there, little flick on it. Maybe it might curl, but straight to the keeper's hands. And here's Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic again cuts back. It's gone to Unyal, and he's back-heeled it. Didn't want to do it that far. Has got the ball again, though. Unyal takes a shot, gets it in the top bins. And I think this isn't his debut, but it's like his first full game, and he's scored in it. Good finish from Unyal as well. The Turkish striker looks like a prospect. Well, I say prospect. He's not that young, and he is high rated, so maybe he could push Tammy for the bench position. I don't think he's anywhere near Werner. Definitely not going to claim that yet, but the luscious locks flew back as that ball flew into the back of the net and straight past the keeper Zoet. 2-0. And he's on the ball again here now. He's around his defender as well. For a tall man, I think he's a bit faster than Tammy Abraham. As that's a good ball into Hudson-Odoi as well for free, and he's hit it straight at him. Biggest chance you'll get, and that was Unyal's third goal involvement if that were going in, and it was going in until Hudson-Odoi messed it up. Can we get the corner right and not mess that up as it goes near Skriniar? It's going to go back out to the corner taker. Whipped in again. Back post Loftus-Cheek, and he's beaten us to it. And here's Callum Hudson-Odoi pushing for the first team. I mean, he hasn't scored, but he's had a really good game as that goes over the top. Straight to Nick Pope, and there's only, what, over 10 minutes to go. And hopefully we can see this out, although that's a not good, that's a really bad frame from Nick Pope. Not just a not good one, as he has to recover with the save, and it's a good one with his leg, but he caused his own problem. And we've got a pass on here to Callum, or not Callum Hudson-Odoi, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, should I say. And we've actually through on goal here. Callum Hudson-Odoi, going to pass it to Unyal, and he's offside. Why did I do that? Why? And Unyal's actually got another chance, though, to try and get an assist. It's gone to Mason Mount, takes a touch. Can it be 3? It is 3. Mason Mount joins in the fun. Oh, it's been a complete performance, this. It's got the job done. It's not outstanding. It's not underwhelming. It's got the job done. And that is what I said earlier. The third goal involvement for Eres Unyal, the striker. He has impressed here in his first full game, which isn't simmed. And yeah, I'm going to consider him for the future. And that's the end of the game. We win 3-0. And we probably should be through with that, I suspect. I don't think Lokomotiv Moscow would have beaten Dortmund in the other game. Apologies to any Lokomotiv fans, like I always say, but am I true in saying that? It actually doesn't say. Oh, no, it does say 3-0 to Dortmund, just as I expected. They got a 3-0 win, so they're still on us tail, but we should be through. Speaking of on us tail, we've got Watford coming up straight away as well, so we've got to try and turn the team around for that. Although, do I play a weaker team? I'll check where they are in the league, and I will judge my team off of it. And since they are 15th, and we do have a break afterwards, I'm not going to take the risk. Of course, we're on for a title challenge, so we've got to play the first team at some point. With Oblak in the net, Reece James, Skriniar, Diaz and Chilwell at the back. With Frankie de Jong, Kai Havertz and Ziyech in the middle. With Sancho, Werner and Pulisic. But one thing I am going to do, which got told to do in the comments, is change the formation up. Because, not that one. The 4-1-4-1, I'm unsure which it is. I think it's one with one CDM, and it may be this one. Oh, hang on, let me find it. I'm going to play this one. It may look a bit attacking, but I've got faith in it. I need to score more goals. Well, I feel like, of course, we are winning games, but I feel like we can be scoring more goals. So I've done it just for that reason, of course, to get Havertz up the field. And thank you, Lennox, for the suggestion, of course. Going to give you guys credit in the comments as we go into Watford on the sim. Can we get the victory? Hopefully we do. Hopefully we score more goals, like I just said, although sim games usually are over 4-0. I've never seen 5 goals scored. They've lost the last 3 games against London opposition, and can they lose 4 in a row? They can. 3-0. Werner missed a penalty as well, but Havertz got 2 from the cam position, so it's already a good change with Werner getting 1 anyway. But here's the big one. After 2 weeks of simming games, all the players should be fit. Manchester United actually dropping off this season in 6th position. So we've got to try and pull out a result here. It could be tricky because the lower down, they'll want to fire straight back up. As I've just seen Sane's back, but I don't know if he's going to be in the squad straight away, as I'm going to show you right now. And yeah, the plaster is there and the fitness is all the way down, so he isn't going to play. As we go with Oblak, James, Skriniar, Diaz, Chilwell, Pulisic, De Jong and Sancho, with Ziyech and Havertz in the cam positions and Werner up front. Yeah, the same team we just simmed. I want to give it a try with this new formation, and it's a bit of a risk playing it against Manchester United first, but we are at home. We want more goals from attack, and we're going to try and make it happen. And here we go. Let's have a look at this Red Devils lineup. David De Gea in the net, as Wan-Bissaka, Smalling, Sule and Williams are the defenders who have to keep us out, with Pogba, McTominay sitting in front of him, Correa, Fernandes and James all supporting Martial. So it's a very nice team. Iñaki Williams on the bench, Mason Greenwood, who I haven't seen pop up against us, I don't think ever on this save, you know. As yeah, we've got to watch out for those, and we've got to watch out for them overall, because at the moment we are joint with Liverpool. I don't think I showed you that before the game, which I probably should have done, but we play Liverpool next anyway, so a win here and a win against them would do the trick. And here's Jadon Sancho. Can we get it started off straight away? I said Man United are struggling. It looks like they are in the first couple of minutes here as they make the tackle. I think these will actually bring their A game though once the game settles down a bit. But before it settles, we must try and get this lead, and it's by pushing and pressing. And there's a good tackle from Diaz. De Jong gives it to Jadon Sancho. Good run from Ziyech, the cam and right winger, swapping really quick as Ziyech cuts back. Really good cut back. He's got Havertz, I think, to aim for. Good touch from Havertz. Gets the shot off. And I don't know if he was fouled or not, but by the way he went down in that motion, it looked like he just lost balance. And here's Reece James, who scored a blinder against Brighton the other day, with a back pass from Ziyech to Sancho, who gets his shot off against the team that he's rumoured to go to. And David De Gea makes a really good save. Still a corner ball though. And Diaz with the header goes across the box. The referee says to give advantage, and it's their foul for some reason. A good cross, getting a lot of luck from this right-hand siders. Oh, a bad tackle, and it's come through to Ziyech, who puts it in. What a bad time slide tackle from, I think, not Smalling, but the guy who's with him. I've lost the name of him, but it doesn't matter because he's lost the tackle on Werner and lost the draw so far for Man United as we're in the lead. Look at that, goes straight around him. It's Nicolas Sule, that's who it is. Can tell by that armband and haircut. As he goes straight past him, does the other fellow German, and slots it past David De Gea. And we are 1-0 up. And here's Frankie de Jong, gives it to Timo Werner. Another bad slide tackle. They need to work on defence. Do Man United as it's gone over to Timo Werner, who hits it first time! And what a left-footed strike that is! Straight past David De Gea again. What a chip over the top, and what a sublime first touch goal. Timo Werner. I was considering Onyal. I know I said I wouldn't, but I actually was, and now I'm glad I didn't put him in, because I don't think he would have done what one of the world's best strikers on this save has done right there. Pulled it back, released the trigger, and that is a goal that will go down in huge, big 6-game history from Timo Werner. And here's Jadon Sancho as well. Can we get more here? Jadon Sancho drops it off to Timo Werner. Now Kai Havertz. I haven't tried this left-hand side, so let's try this. Frankie de Jong with the chip over to Kai Havertz. We've got Timo Werner in the middle. Timo Werner on a hat-trick. Can he reach it? Oh, good save, De Gea. And here's Hakim Ziyech as he gives it to Timo Werner. Tries to squeeze it back and can't do. And that's a really good ball, you know. Got to get across to Anthony Martial as we do and get the header in. Very good stuff. As we still need to defend, though. Don't want to give them one goal going into this break. You never know what Manchester United can do, as Pogba gives it to Martial. Anthony Martial, we've slid in, not got there. They've got a couple of players forward. One being this guy, Dan James, gives it back to Martial, who puts it in the top bins. And just like that, after dominating, we've got a game in our hands. Really good top corner finish from Martial, but it was no Timo Werner strike. And yeah, Manchester United grabbed themselves a way back into this game as the Man United fans sing the Martial song, which really does annoy me in FIFA. Just really gets on my nerves, especially in Ultimate Team. As Oblak, I think he got a hand to it and pushing that top corner. Probably should be saving that, mate, as you're the second best keeper in the world, or maybe the best on this career, and you're not saving it. And that's half-time straight after. It's a good time for them to score. But of course, we still do have the lead 2-1, so we've got to try and hold on to this. It's a big result if we beat Manchester United despite the league position, because we know they're a huge club. And here's Pulisic down this left-hand wing, cuts inside, really good timing on the cutback as Jadon Sancho was through there. But Chris Smalling has played very well in this game to be on the losing team as well. He should not be on the losing team. And here's Timo Werner. Can we get an attack off here? Christian Pulisic gives it to Havertz. These two have interchanged now. And they've interchanged passes a couple of times. As Havertz whips it into Timo for a hat-trick. And that's a really good clearance from Sula. Making up for his first half hash of the clearance, or slide tackle should I say, as the ball's gone in towards Timo again. Ziyech to head it to the edge of the box. Pulisic to chest it and hit it. And we're not getting another wonder volley. And Manchester United, in the last 20 minutes of this game, growing into the game. As I've got a chance here, Brandon Williams cuts back Reece James. Really well dealt with. As Hakim Ziyech's on the run now. Can't afford to lose the ball here and let them counter again. And what have they done? Just gone and got it with Paul Pogba. Need to defend again now, as it's given to Bruno Fernandes. Been out of this game, tackled, but it's gone back through to Bruno, who hits it first time, and it's level. It's level. I can't believe it. When I said he was out of the game as well, he goes and does it. As Samu Castello, don't know why he's there, jumps on his back, and Man United have scraped it back. Yeah, I can't believe this. Conceding 2 to Manchester United's poor season. Oh, I saw Black. Didn't have any chance with that. It was absolutely venomous. Would have took his hand off if he would have put it in the way. And come on, we've got to try and fight for a result. I'm not going to blame the formation, but I do feel like although I love how the wingers and cams change, I haven't got many players in the midfield. Like Bruno, when he just scored then, ran from in the midfielders. Can we get a chance off here though? Back heel from Ziyech, and no. As the last 9 minutes, hopefully we can get a goal, or hopefully just Liverpool lose to put us top. But we play them next. It needs to be better than this. However, Angel Correa could be through here. Don't want to lose the game at least, as he's pointing towards Paul Pogba. Or not Pogba, Martial. And Pogba's the one picking up for it, should I say. As Correa drops it off to Bruno. Round the corner, Martial has won Manchester United the game. What a crumble from this Chelsea team. What a pathetic second half. And they've gone and lost the game. I honestly can't describe, I can't even say how it is. I'm going to change the formation back. It was a good try, this one. I've liked aspects, but I just need it for defending. Can't defend with it. I know Havertz isn't the best in centre mid, but I think I just need him there in the box or something, because at the moment it's just Frankie de Jong running headlessly all over. And there we go. Game over. I think that may be his first loss of the season as well. I might be wrong. I might definitely be wrong, but what a poor performance, especially second half performance against Man United. And it has led to a defeat. They did dominate. They deserved to win it in the end, as Liverpool actually drew. So if we would have drawn, we would have still been top of the league. If we would have won it, which we were instead for doing, we would have been top. But no. Now we're going to go into Lokomotiv Moscow with the team changes. Actually, Sane fixed. I might try him in this. I mean, he isn't, but he's actually fitter than Pulisic, I think. Yes, he is. As Pope's in the net, Atal, Dunkel, Ruiz, Alvarez, Chilwell, Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, Unyal and Sane are the team to face Moscow, as I think we should be through anyway already, shouldn't we? There's 6 points between Dortmund and Moscow, so yeah, I'd say if we definitely get a point against these, which I hope we don't, I hope we win the game, we should be definitely through. No time for the press conference as we go into this one before Liverpool, hopefully keeping our team fresh for that. They've gone off the back of win against PSV and 2 defeats to Dortmund, and they've actually won the game. 2 defeats on the bounce and defeated our, yeah, it was a reserve team, but still good enough to beat them. And Kvelkaya, or Kverkalia, I can't pronounce names, gets the goal for them. It looked like he was a defender as well. So yeah, after all these good results, we've gone ahead and lost 2 in a row. And for this vital game now, even more vital than before, against Liverpool, I've gone back to the first team. Of course I have. It's the biggest game of the bloody season, with Oblak in the net, screening out James Diaz, Chilwell at the back with De Jong, Havertz and Ziyech in cam. Sancho, Werner and Pulisic's playing. Although he might have not impressed, I am going to put him in the team ahead of Sane, who's still got the plaster. And yes, it's the most important game, but at least Pulisic's fully fit, because I cannot be having injuries in this. I've got to make the most of my substitutes, I've got to make the most of my chances, and of course, most importantly thing, I've got to make the most of sitting on the lead if we get it, unlike we did against Man United. Oh, and here we go. Who's that? Naby Keita, or whatever his name's. Naby lad. Salah's in the background as well, one of our ex-players, of course. Not me, but Chelsea before I became the manager. Of course, me being Frank Lampard. And let's just get along and see the team. And here it is. the also infamous Liverpool team with Alisson still in the net. Expected it with Arnold, Sanchez, Van Dijk and Klosterman. Bit of a different defence with Keita, Partey and Leon Goretzka. Completely different midfield with Mane, Salah and Firmino. That front three still there. Weiser, Henderson, Enrique, Immobile, Rabiot on the bench. Very strong bench as the You Never Walk Alone is played throughout the stadium. The Celtic song. That'll trigger a couple of Liverpool fans. As let's get going. Come on, boys. Get the win. And here we go. Got the ball straight away early on. Timo Werner, who was apparently one of Klopp's targets for Liverpool a couple of seasons, or actually maybe January, not a couple of seasons ago, as Chelsea managed to rob him. And Salah here flicks it over Chilwell's head. Don't want to be 1-0 down. I want to be on a lead and holding on to it as Salah cuts inside, gives it back to Thomas Partey. Good play from Liverpool though, and it's going to be a challenge already, I can tell that. However, here's Timo Werner, who likes to come on this left wing. Van Dijk is got away from him, and now Jadon Sancho puts it through to Hakim Ziyech. We've got a couple of players forward here. Hakim Ziyech over the top. Kai Havertz, who scored against them last time we played him, and we drew against them in the end. Scores against them first here away from home as well, and that is a vital goal. But like I said a couple of moments ago, I want to be sitting on a lead. We've got that lead now. So defence is priority. Kai Havertz back in that central midfield role and back on the score sheet. 1-0 and we are top of the league. However, oh no, oh what a save Oblak. I thought we'd conceded straight away again as the ball is put to Chilwell and he runs out of play. But we have to be better than that, boys. What a sloppy start after our goal. Oh, and Chilwell gets the ball here and clears it again, but look at the pressure from Liverpool. Can we get on a counter-attack though? Jadon Sancho, I see you, going for the switch, and what is that? What is that? I mean, yes, I probably should have played it to Ziyech, thinking about it at the second time of asking, but this is the biggest game of the series if we can get the win here, but we've just got to keep it going. And here's Mo Salah, Skriniar, oh no! I really needed to get that. I feel like I've said, oh no, plenty of times as it's slotted in. But offside, is it? It is. Oh, half an hour in and we've conceded, which I said we didn't need to. And a very, very close offside trap has prevented embarrassment. And here's Hakim Ziyech playing it through that gap to Frankie de Jong. De Jong's got a run on here. Frankie de Jong cuts back, cuts inside. Oh, and he's slotted it in. Frankie de Jong puts us 2-0 up, and we haven't been in the game since they took the lead. Should I say they've just, since we took the lead in the first place. Since then, they've been all over us. But somehow, Frankie de Jong has put us back 2-0 comfortably in the lead. After Man United, of course, I'm still not as comfortable. But when it's Liverpool and it's 2-0, and I'm focusing on defending, I am very comfortable. So yeah, it's a mixed bag. I know I'm contradicting myself, but Frankie de Jong, what a goal. That's all I'm thinking about. Oh no. Skriniar, what are you doing? Sadio Mane, big save, Oblak. But I almost bottled it with my centre-back there as well. And hopefully we can defend this corner and get to half-time. Pulisic at the front post. I mean, he's not the tallest, but it's going to go to him. Whack it up, and are we going to try and play on? We really shouldn't be. There we go. I thought they were going to get a chance off there. I would have been livid. As it is 2-0 at half-time. Boos ring round Anfield, and that's just what I want to hear at the moment as we need to go into the second half. Keep the levels up, and hopefully at the end of this episode we'll be top of that table. And can Sancho win this? Oh, he does, you know. He does. I don't think he's playing in cam as well. I think he's on the right midfield. I don't know how he's won that easily, as here is Mo Salah, back-heeled to Naby Keita, and we've got to watch for this. He's got past us, Robbie Firmino, as it's gone into Leon Goretzka. What a tackle, Reece James, and that's why you're the starting right back now. And there's Jadon Sancho, gives it to Havertz. Now Ziyech, can we get another one here? As it's given to Hakim Ziyech. If we get another one, I honestly think we've won the game, but like I said, 20 minutes to go last time, and Man United managed to score 2, and a draw here won't be good enough, as that's a really good run from Goretzka. Need to get across. Can we get a clean sheet? Oh, he's got past the tackle. And I knew as soon as he got past that tackle he was scoring. Leon Goretzka, who's been absolutely magnificent this second half for some reason, gets Liverpool a goal. Yeah, squeaky bum time again, I guess, as I really want to focus on defending. Dived in with Ruben Diaz, and I can say that's my own fault as it's gone into the back of the net. Really good finish, but hopefully that hatched actually finished the game, because I don't want him scoring again. As have I just seen they took him off straight away? Just scored a goal and they've took him off. That's a bit backwards, Klopp. And yeah, they've put Adrian Rabiot on. Hopefully he's not as lively. as Timo Werner goes backwards to Havertz. Oh, if he would have lost the ball there, that would have been a bit of a shocking one. There's 20 minutes to go. They can still come back, but we can still score, of course. So that's really good work from Timo Werner to Sancho. Can't get around Davinson Sanchez. Now we haven't wrapped it up. Liverpool come again. Just don't slide in. That's all I need to do. Is Chilwell needs to come across. Good tackle from him. And now Reece James. Oh, nutmeg Sadio Mane. How do you like that? As Sancho can give it to Havertz. That's a really good pass as well because he's through here. Timo Werner at the side of him. Van Dijk coming across. Tries to cut away from Van Dijk. Give it edge of the box for Christian. Pulisic. Oh, blocked on the way through. What a counter-attack. However, now we've got to stop the counter-attack from Liverpool as it's gone over the top. Chilwell, drop. Oh, it's Skriniar actually, and as captain has absolutely dominated Salah there. But that's a really bad pass, Havertz. What are you doing? As Reece James with the huge recovery. Anfield shout for a penalty. I don't know how you can see that. What a tackle, Reece. And here's Jadon Sancho. Gives it to Reece James. Reece James to Hakim Ziyech. To Frankie de Jong. Can we wrap it up here? Oh, and all the blocks that they're putting on the line. It's insanity as only a couple of minutes left, and for the first time I'm off ultra defensive as 2 minutes, 1 minute now, counting down the in-game seconds as, come on referee, just blow your whistle. They can't have another attack, can they? Take them out, and we've had to do it, Ruben Diaz with a bad tackle, yellow card, I'll take it all day long. And come on, keep this out of the back of the net and we are top of the league. Van Dijk, straight over, straight out, and we've done it for the first time in the series, I think it is. We have beaten Liverpool. And away. Frankie de Jong and Havertz with amazing goals. I mean, de Jong's got the pick of the bunch, of course. As a beautiful result, puts us top of the table. And now, in what maybe is penultimate or last season, but I don't think it will be the last, we need to hold on to this. We need to win it. And Leeds are the next team to try and stop us from winning it. But unfortunately, guys, as you can see from the table, not unfortunately, we have to...
Westion Productions.
It is the end of the episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn that bell on because I've got some good videos in the pipeline for FIFA 21. And of course, before that, I'm going to be doing videos explaining what I am planning to do. Hopefully, you guys get on board with it because I am taking it into my own hands a little bit because I don't know what to expect from FIFA 21. So hopefully, I get it right. And if I don't, you guys can help me along the way. I know you guys are keen on making this channel better, and I appreciate all the comments you give me, which does help it better. So I hope you enjoy your day. I'm going to go and turn myself into a block of ice because I am absolutely boiling. In a bit, peace.